Hello everyone and welcome back to my official The GH24 News YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brennan will carry out a cover-up for Josslyn Jax while Jason Morgan offers a armistice to Drew Quartermain. Aiden Weber will also sweat that Lucky Spencer is dying, so then's what GH suckers can anticipate. First, Harrison Chase will reply now that Brooklyn Quartermain has admitted she's had a baby ahead. Once Brooklyn spills the story of her teenage gestation, Chase will reel over her keeping the secret all this time. At Cyrus Renault's den, Josslyn will remain an emotional wreck since she just shot him dead. Josslyn called Brennan to come help her in the fate, but she'll wonder if they could get the bobbies involved. Brennan will admit that they could communicate the authorities, but he'll also point out they could take care of this themselves. The ultimate option will obviously be the one Brennan prefers since he has plenitude of experience making big problems go down. Anna Devane will give Dante Falconeri some important updates on all the Cyrus drama. Dante will contend Cyrus can run, but he'll make a vaticination that there's no way that bastard can hide. Brennan and Josslyn will have to work presto since the police know the direction Cyrus Otto was headed in. Jordan Ashford also plans to look into Cyrus' old train, so it won't be long until they figure out he must have gone to Austin Gatlin, Holt's former property. At Drew's new house, Jason just ambuscaded him in the living room. Although Jason will want to call a armistice, Drew isn't a veritably reasonable man these days and may be tough to move. At some point on Friday's occasion, Sasha Gilmore Corbin will confess to someone. Could Maxie Jones or another character find out Sasha's real baby daddy is Michael Corinthos? At the sanitarium, Aiden will feel like he's scarifying as he tells Laura Collins and Lulu Spencer that his pater's dying. Lulu, Laura, Aiden and Elizabeth Baldwin will all have to worry as Lucky's extremity gets worse. Grounded on the exercise clip, we know Jonathan Jackson will be back on screen following Guy Wilson's brief stint as a temporary recast. Portia Robinson will work frenetically as she shocks Lucky's heart and tries to save his life. Lucky's going to pull through in the end, but his favored Bones will remain fearful as they await news in the meantime. Cyrus Renault's motives for wiping out his victims. In the Jeff Kober delivered an important performance as Cyrus explained his reasons to Elizabeth Baldwin. Cyrus believed he was doing God's work by ending the suffering of certain cases, including Lulu Spencer. Since Cyrus couldn't prognosticate Lulu would make a miraculous recovery, he principally wanted to help her along to heaven. Of course, Sam McCall's liver donation got in the way. Cyrus felt that Sam was dragging Lulu's suffering by saving her life, so he claimed Sam's demise was a consequence of her gumming the Lord's will. As for Dex Heller, he was a substantiation who knew too important and could have blown Cyrus' plan. Cyrus went after Dex because in his mind, nothing was more important than conserving the charge he believes God gave him. It's clear that Cyrus has a depraved and dangerous perspective, but at least we eventually know more about what's been going on inside his head. Still, that doesn't mean this explanation is a satisfying one, especially for observers who are wedged missing Sam and Dex. On social media, plenitude of suckers have been firing back at the show for killing off Dex and Sam without a good enough reason. It's sad to suppose that Sam faced a grim fate because she was trying to give Lulu such a selfless gift. Cyrus penalized Sam for that, so it's easy to see why GH watchers are so rankled up. Dex clearly didn't earn to die either, but Cyrus wiped him off the chart for the trouble he posed. As far as numerous observers are concerned, both Dex and Sam should still be alive right now. How do you feel about Cyrus' explanation for his fatal conduct? Do you wish Sam and Dex could have avoided Cyrus and this whole crooked mess? Cyrus-related marvels are on the way, so stick with us for further story prognostications and updates on the wild news to come. Josslyn set up Cyrus' hidden nest and thinking he was around, she ransacked the place looking for substantiation that would link him to Dex Heller's murder. She clearly set up plenitude of that. After a face-off with Elizabeth Baldwin before that evening, which led to him pecking Lucky Spencer in the leg with a needle filled with digitalis, Cyrus caught Joss red-handed at the cabin. He pulled out an layoff, she pulled out a gun, shot doubly, and the rest is history. Cobra lately talked to Soap Opera Digest about his departure from the show. The actor noted to the online diurnal, "This is a character that was supposed to last 6 months, and then it is, 5 times latterly." He went on to say, "I've nothing but gratefulness toward Frank. He also had a beautiful communication to the suckers and stated, I would like to thank the followership for working through their original abomination of Cyrus. Of course, this is just from social media, that's all I can go on, to embracing him as a valid character and a good place to put their wrathfulness and judgment and abomination." Renault added, "I really do appreciate the suckers' appreciation of me and of the character and of the stories we were suitable to tell. There's nothing like the GH followership. They're so solid and pleasurable in all my jests with them. While no bone will miss the unanticipated deaths of some of their favorite GH characters, GH observers will miss the inconceivable amusement from Cobra, and the edge-of-your-seat chaos and drama he brought to Port Charles. Will you miss seeing Cyrus on the oil? Join the discussion below. Check out the GH on ABC Daily for your filler of Port Charles drama, and visit this point frequently for all the stylish. Jason Morgan has spent important time with Natalia Ramirez. In fact, he seems to have just accepted her part in Sonny Corinthos' life. This is in stark discrepancy to how Jason has typically handled new people entering the Slip's life over the times. No disquisition into Natalia's background? Well, we've a sneaking dubitation that Jason might just stumble upon a morsel of verity soon regarding Natalia's history, and its crossroad with Jen Sidwell. Jen Sidwell isn't just any run-of-the-shop miscreant, his character precedes him as one of the most notorious transnational jewel stealers. His history is littered with daring grabs across the globe. But Sidwell isn't just about stealing, he's known for his ruthless effectiveness. There's no limit to what he'll do to secure his prize, including murder. His name strikes fear in the hearts of those familiar with the demi-world in which he makes his moves, and his lack of vacillation when it comes to barring obstacles has made him a redoubtable adversary. Lately, Sonny has learned that he requires surgery to fix damage to his heart he sustained from a projectile crack times agone. But it's not commodity that can be incontinently, he's looking at a 3-month delay. This period of vulnerability could be a golden window for Sidwell to strike, especially if he's planning commodity big. But the question on everyone's lips is whether Sidwell will use Natalia to get near to Sonny in that time. Is her presence in his life by chance, or is it a calculated move orchestrated by Sidwell to exploit Sonny's current weakened state? The plot may cake if Jason starts to dig into Natalia's background. What he's likely to uncover isn't just a once connection but a marriage to Sidwell. This disclosure could upend Sonny's trust in Natalia. How will the Slip reply when he learns that Natalia has been lower than forthcoming about her history associations? Will he see her as another trouble in his life, or will he believe in the sincerity of her intentions and her desire to leave her miscalculations in the history? The drama is set to escalate as Jason presents his findings, leaving Sonny with a tough decision. Will he give Natalia the charge, or will he take a threat on her fidelity, despite the clear and present peril Sidwell represents? Keep checking back with us for further GH news and spoilers to find out. Cameron Matheson, along with numerous others, lost his home to the rearmost California backfires to reach through areas of Los Angeles. As he works to piece his life back together after such a tragedy, the ABC cleaner Warhorse has given suckers colorful updates on where effects stand, and his rearmost was only filled with stopgap for the future, but gave numerous thanks to those who have supported him. Just want to give everybody a really quick update, Matheson began via a videotape on his social media. Since the fire, I've entered so important unthinkable support and a lot of questions as to how I'm doing and if I've a place to stay now. Though the first 3 weeks were a little tricky, he went on to give followers a regard at the new rental unit he's staying at in Silver Lake, California. It has some situations to it, which is really nice. Cold plunge is on the roof, which is nice. He also condemned the camera to a beautiful little Buddha that he managed to regain from his home. Numerous have reached out to help the actor, including his General Hospital and All My Children castmate Eva LaRue, who bestowed a lounge. I've had places to stay from my musketeers, and I've had dishes given to me and napkins and waists and clothes, and I'm going to forget some effects but so important kindness and liberality, and I just wanted to say thanks to everybody that I haven't posted about everything, but I just love you guys. As one can only imagine, this has been a lot for Matheson, who went on to state, it's been logistically and emotionally a lot for myself and my kiddies and family and day by day dicing down making progress of his new home. He added, I'm so thankful to have a place to stay, which makes it a lot easier, and also the support from all of you. I really do love you guys. We too are so happy to see that Matheson has set up a place to settle for the moment, and we hope that time can heal some of the emotional injuries that have been left before by the ruinous fires that took so much from so numerous